Welcome to Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. This is your go-to source for practical advice and support while you go through the divorce process. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll cover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here's your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst Professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. Today, we're going to dive into a topic that could be confusing for many, and that's common law marriage and the divorce process. I mean, common law marriage is really not recognized everywhere, but when it does show up, it can be pretty unique as far as challenges go when a couple decides to separate. So let's explore how it works and what to expect during a common law divorce. Now, common law marriage is a legal partnership between two people who live together as a married couple without formally getting married, having the marriage license or ceremony kind of thing. And it's important to note that only a handful of states and the District of Columbia currently recognize common law marriages. So you're going to want to check with your state to see if it's even a thing. Because if you aren't married and you're living together for a number of years, like you are married, it may actually come into play at some point if you decide to part ways with your, let's call them partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever title or moniker you like to use. Now, even states where common law marriage is recognized, proving a common law marriage can be more complex than a traditional divorce. So, I mean, you might need to demonstrate some things like cohabitation, living together for a specific period, usually several years. And then, mutual intent to be married, holding yourselves out as husband and wife to family, friends, and the community. And then you got the financial entanglement. So you're sharing finances and assets like joint bank accounts or property ownership. Those could all be, ways to prove a common law marriage. Now, once the common law marriage is established, the divorce process generally follows the same steps as a traditional divorce. And so this is going to include everything from filing for divorce, division of assets and debts, child custody and support if children are involved, and then spousal maintenance if that is necessary. So as you can tell, not a whole lot different than the regular divorce process at this stage. The big piece seems to be proving the common law marriage. Now, we do have some important considerations that you need to really think about, and first of which is state laws. The specific laws and procedures for common law divorce, they can vary significantly depending on the state you're in. So you're going to want to check in and find out what those laws are. We got some, evidence gathering for proving a common law marriage can require things like joint financial statements, shared bills, and witness testimonies. And then there's legal representation. So consulting with an experienced divorce attorney specializing in common law marriages might be the best way to go. Find a few, interview them, see who you fit best. And then there's also seeking professional guidance. So navigating a common law divorce can be complex and really emotionally challenging. So seeking legal counsel from an attorney familiar with your state's laws is probably a great idea and extremely important because they're going to be able to guide you through the process and ensure your rights are protected and help you achieve a fair outcome from the divorce itself. So common law marriage and divorce, it can be a bit confusing and challenging at times. So understanding your state laws, seeking professional legal guidance are probably the really good first steps to ensure a smooth and fair resolution. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, Destination Divorce. Should you have any questions, feel free to reach out or leave a comment. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. And with that, have a good day.